Hey folks, Mr. Dell here. We are looking at a process of solving problems, word problems, given a situation where you have a collection and then you have one of the known items, and then thinking through what that looks like as we do this mathematical process. So, this is CPM's Course 3, Section 5.3.4, number 5 138. So, it says think about the mathematical process you use as you solve the following process problems. Solve the following problems. Show your work and your solutions. So, if there are 100 students in a room and 40 of them are boys, how many are girls? So, we're looking at those students as a collection, right, of girls and boys. So, my students are a collection of girls and boys, right? So, if I know how many boys there are and I subtract the boys from that collection, what should I get? I should get the number of girls, right? If I subtract the number of boys, I should get the number of girls. So that's my process here. So I'm going to say 100 minus 40, because it's 100 students minus the 40 boys, will give me 60. And so it's 60 girls based on the information I'm given. So then B, there are 17 blue and white stripes on a flag. 9 of them are blue. How many are white? So again, we're going to look at this as a collection of the blue and white stripes, right? And so if I subtract from that just the blue stripes, then what am I going to have left? I'm going to have left the white stripes, right? So what's my math here? 17 minus the blue stripes are 9 equals, and that gives me 8 white ones. So it's 8 white stripes, right? Okay, C, there are 250 pennies and dimes, so a collection of pennies and dimes, 250 of them in a box, and 130 of them are pennies. So how many are dimes? So again, 200. So I'll write it out. Pennies. So the collection of pennies and dimes minus the pennies, because that's what I know. That's my known quantity is the pennies, equals the unknown quantity, in this case the dimes. So 250 is the collection minus 130 are the pennies will give me 120 dimes, right? So generalize. So it says now it's time to generalize. Imagine you know how many items you have in a collection of two types of things. If you know how many of them of one of the items you have, how could you find how many of the other items you have, right? So what do we do? So if we know the collection and we know one of the items, to find the other item, we would what? We would subtract the known item, right? This is what we were doing. That's the known item within the collection. So subtract the known item from the total, or from the collection, right? From the total. So that's my generalization each time. If I know how many there are, a total, and I know how many of one there are, to find the other, subtract from the total.